Everything in my video was located on a public domain. Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Lots of love and many blessings your way. Somebody's not having a good day, and she's over the top upset over everything. Okay, so let me start off by saying, have you noticed lately that Kate and William have been dominating the media? This, of course, was planned by Meghan's handlers, ordered by the Queen. According to royal insiders, when Meghan and Harry became freshly engaged, before the public found out about it, they had a sit down with Charles, and Charles explained it to Meghan. Hey, look, this isn't a Hollywood, it's not a fairy tale, and, you're so used to Hollywood and things being that way, you're going to have to make some sacrifices on your end, and that means maybe giving up your Hollywood life. She agreed that she loved Harry so much. She was so happy with Harry and their relationship that she was willing to make any sacrifice, and Hollywood was not a problem. So they put her through everything she needed to know. They got her an etiquette class. They taught her the ropes, as well as put her through some sort of like a security exercise. You guys, the ink wasn't even dried completely on the marriage certificate before she started incorporating her new friends like Jessica on the payroll. Putting them on the payroll, giving them lavish over-the-top gifts, just making their lives a whole lot more comfortable. And then who do we see her buddying up with? Doria's spending the time with Oprah. It's very bizarre. Next thing we're hearing, the households are being split, and Sarah Latham has been brought onto the scene. Of course, they bring in Sarah, and she's deemed their communications director for their household. And at the time, it just didn't make sense to me because they were already dealing with Serena Williams' Pitbull PR team, as they're called. Sarah's political background, in my opinion, did not match up to what they were doing. Is what they were putting out for the world to see, but in reality, they sat her down. Now, it all makes sense. Let's talk about that real quick. In the beginning, they made it look like they had talked to Meghan, and Meghan felt it would be in her best interest to go ahead and take maternity leave early. Lord Guy came back onto the scene, and he became her handler. They were going to use this marriage to their benefit, the royal family. They wanted to modernize the monarchy. In fact, the Queen admitted that out of her own mouth. What was told to me last night was the Queen's people are pumping so much Kate and William stuff out there. Kind of a reminder to both Meghan and Harry of their position. Really don't think that she thought or expected it to bite her in the butt, as well as offering a little bit of security to the public. That even though Harry and Meghan have dominated in the past year, no worries to their people. William and Kate are in control. Now, this hadn't been sitting well with Meghan at all. She's been kind of having a problem ever since they removed her and stuck her on maternity leave. Her being a feminist, as she calls herself, feels like she should not be barefoot and pregnant in the house, that she should be out making a difference in this world. She's completely upset that she wasn't included in any of the Trump activities during their visit, and it was the straw that broke the camel's back. All of her friends are rallying behind her and supporting her, saying that she's far better a person than Kate is. They even went as far as saying that she was too good for the royal family and getting way too big for her britches. She has now decided she's going a totally different route. She will not be going to Africa. She has big plans. She says that she's dragging Harry and her child back to the States. She wants to go home and be around family and friends. She feels like being back home around family and friends, she can really feel a little more secure and make a difference in the world versus living in Kate's shadow, quote unquote. And with all the help of her new friends like Oprah and Gayle and the Obamas and Sarah Latham, of course, she's deciding that she's going to run for political office. She even said that she wants her and Harry to become the unofficial king and queen of the United States. And I believe if this idea comes to fruition, that the royal family need to pull the plug on both Harry and Meghan. I guess what irks me the most, aside from her overinflated narcissistic ego, is the fact that she's reaching out for her family. Feels very secure with the team of people that she has that are really backing her up, like Sarah, Oprah, Gail, Obama's, etc., doesn't realize one thing. No matter if the child has a pulse or it came in a cardboard box with a cellophane window, if it has a piece of paper stating that it was born into the royal family, she doesn't have a leg to stand on. We all know that child is under the Queen's authority. This entire situation is going to be a disaster. You guys, I'll see you soon, and we'll talk fast. Stay safe and be blessed.